Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So, in this video we need to welcome Lord DW, and he has a very messy bank. And we're in this video just going to be going over and organising their bank, hopefully getting rid of a lot of items. We currently have 675 items, and with only having 80 million value in your bank, you really shouldn't be having near this amount of objects in there. So we're going to be going through this and hopefully clearing out a lot of it. So let's begin. For the first steps is we're going to go and see what they've actually got in the bank and what their bank tabs are actually looking like now, to see if we can work with them, or we might just have to collapse everything and then just sort it out ourselves. So the first thing we want to do is go through the bank tabs. This one seems to be full of random outfits, so this is a good start. We could use this as a junk tab. This one looks like it is going to be some sort of fishing. This one I'm not really too sure what this is. Seems to be a collective of a lot of separate items, ranged melees in here. It looks like we have some collection supplies. This one's mining for the most of it, but I don't get why they've got a tinderbox in here. We're going to have to go through all this. This one is for magic gear, I imagine. That's the main concept of what's in there. Potions, we're going to have to again go through this, sort it all out. So farming tab. To be fair, probably one of the better tabs I've seen compared to the other tabs I've looked at, and this last tab here looks again like it could be another junk tab. A few collectibles, and the first thing we're probably going to do is jump to the wise old man and see if he can take any of this crap out of here. So if you guys are wondering on how to get rid of some stuff, you literally can come talk to the old geezer here in Draenor, and you can ask him to check items for junk, and then he will give you a list of everything in your bank that is junk. So we're just going to go ahead, get rid of all that, and just confirm that. And then just get rid of all of this as well. So now he's gone ahead and got rid of pretty much everything that we don't need. So let's just go ahead and just start firing through this. I will speed it up, so let's begin. So as you guys can see, we've pretty much done 2 tabs. We've done his farming tab. I'm not too sure what else he wants to put in here. I've not been through the other tabs yet. And we've arranged his, this is his dumping tab basically, where we'll just go ahead and dump a lot of quest items and stuff like that. So we've organised that. The next tab I'm probably going to tackle is this tab here, which is potions by the looks of it. So let's go. So we have now finished his potion tab, and this is what it looks like now. We've got some potions at the bottom here, just because of the fact that he doesn't have a 4 dose of this variant. But never mind, the next tab is probably going to be the 3 biggest tabs, which is going to be this tab here, then this tab, and then his magic tab. And with a little bit of rearranging, we are now practically done with this tab. So now let's go ahead and close this tab out. We've made this tab into his skilling tab, so we've got some construction supplies up here. I don't know why he has so many U-logs. I'm guessing he's doing fire making with them or fletching. We could actually put let's go ahead and swap the knife with a chisel. Yeah, so we've got the tinderbox and the knife for all the U-logs. We've also got a couple of fletching supplies here. Further down is mining, so we've got his pickaxe and his mining outfit along with the golden nuggets and the unidentified minerals. Also got his spare rune pickaxe. I'm not too sure why he's got that. I did drop some of the other pickaxes on the floor just because they were like steel and iron and stuff. I don't really think he has the need for those. Then we've got the smithing. He already does have 99 smithing, so we probably could get rid of these ammo molds, but we're going to keep him in here for now. Then he's got a chisel, which was up there. To be fair, we could probably put that in the junk tab. And then he's got pretty much everything he needs. He'll be able to do fishing with all these other stuff like his nets, his fishing rods, his fishing bait, his spirit flakes and whatnot. I'll just put them inside his tackle box. The next tab we're probably going to go through is his slayer gear. I'm not too sure what we're going to do with this tab. I might just try and arrange the runes, arrange the armor and stuff. Probably put all these talismans in his loot tab, and then we'll go ahead and rearrange this loot tab here, and then we'll finish off with teleports and whatever else he's got in this tab here. So with his magic tab for now, this is pretty much what we've got. We've arranged all his staffs up top here, and then his lunar outfit with his lunar ring and his lunar amulet. He's got 3 of the god capes, so we've put them in an L shape. He's got a magic cape, which is decent to be fair. He's got a rune pouch, all the lunar outfit. Then he's got a set of arims, a set of mystics, a couple of miscellaneous things he might use with magic. I'm not too sure why he's got rings of wealth or combat bracelets in here. I probably will change them out into the Slayer tab eventually. And then we've just gone ahead and just stacked up all of his runes he had in this tab. So for his Slayer tab, I have done as follows. I've got his Slayer helmet just so it's the main icon up here so he knows that it's his Slayer tab. I've got his prayer gear, which is probably what you're going to use for a lot of your Slayer tasks. Then I've organised it as full sets basically. I've got a few miscellaneous Slayer items up here like the fungicide and the boots of stone. I've also got a couple of blessings in here, so we've put them up at the top. Over on the right hand side is probably going to be his main weapons, which is either going to be the blowpipe or a abyssal whip. I'm pretty sure that is the only abyssal whip in the bank. That's the only one on this tab anyway, so that is why I put it up here. Underneath that we've got some more miscellaneous items like some other weapons he could be using for Slayer tasks or if he does a little bit of bossing. Also he's got a full void outfit, so we've put the 3 helmets here and then the other 3 pieces beneath them. And then with the rest of his loot tab, or the rest of his Slayer tab, we've just put everything else in here. He's got a full obsidian set and a full guffin set, and then he's just got a little bit of food, and that is this tab pretty much completed. So as you can see, we have now finished off his main tab, which is basically all of his teleports, I imagine. That is why all the jewelry and all the teleports and the clues are in here. I might put the clues in their own separate tab, because we've got 2 extra tabs we can use. We've also got these giant scrolls, which I'm going to just flick in his other tab. We're going to make that clue tab. And as you guys can see, it looks a lot cleaner. The Gommold's Hill, I'm going to leave that in here. There's not really a good place to put that. You could put it in your Slayer tab if you really wanted to. All we've got left to do now is his loot tab, which we've not done yet. And then other than that, we've got a few more items we need to sort out in the tabs that we have just been flicking items to. So we'll do that quickly. And there we have it. We are pretty much done with his entire bank now. I will just run through all of the tabs for you all. This is his main tab now. I've took everything out of it other than teleports and teleport jewelry. This is going to be his loot tab, which is basically going to be everything he gathers from doing skills, whether that is mining, Slayer, whatever he wants to do. If it makes money and if it gives you random items that you are planning to sell, it is going to go into this tab. This tab here is for all of his Slayer equipment and or gear, which he doesn't really have a lot of gear at the moment, but the gear he does have, I have tried to organise it the best I can. When he gets more gear, it probably would be beneficial if he were to do it vertically rather than horizontally. So this tab here is going to be his skilling tab. We started this off with a lot of construction supplies with the saw and the hammer. Then we moved on over to either fletching or fire making. Then further down we have got mining. We've got all of his mining supplies in here. We've also got his smithing supplies, his cooking supplies and his fishing supplies. And then a little bit further down at the bottom of this tab we've got a few crafting and then a lot of rune crafting items and then a ton of prayer training items. Over to tab number 4, we are using this as his magic tab. He already did have this one set out a little bit, so all I did was move all his staffs all the way to the top so he's got a big collection of them so then he can easily find them. We did the exact same with the capes as well. We put his Book of Darkness in this tab and then he's got a few magic training outfits. He's got a full Luna's outfit. I'm not too sure why he kept this. Then he's also got a full Mystic set and a full Arim set. And then he's got all of these runes that he had in the bank in here also. And then in tab number 5, we have moved on to not Herblore training as such, but more the potions you make from training Herblore. At the bottom of the tab, he does have a few ones I couldn't actually decant into 4, 3, 2 and 1 doses. I've just left them at the bottom of the invent. Tab number 6 is his farming tab. He hasn't really got a lot of farming supplies. It looks like he's been planting mahoganies and palm trees. So I've gone ahead and put coconuts here, then mahoganies, and he's got a payment of Yanillian hops. Tab number 7 is basically all of his other outfits and a lot of junk, i.e. you could need for quests or you get from quests. And then with his last tab, we've gone ahead and just put all of his clue scrolls in here. I'm not too sure whether he does clue scrolls or not. I imagine not, because he's got one of every clue in the bank all the way up until master. And then he's got one free tab now to do whatever he likes with. So I hope he enjoys his bank and I hope he can get used to putting it like this. I did take some videos of it before I started cleaning it, just in case he can't and he wants to revert back to how it was. But I'm pretty optimistic that he will enjoy it, and I think this is more beneficial for him to have it like this, just because of the pure fact that if it's all clean, you know where things are, you know where things are going, and it is a lot easier to keep it organised. When you don't really have anything, then try and organise it when you've got a lot more stuff to put in it. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video was somewhat helpful for you. I have been recording this video now for around about 1 hour and 24 minutes. That's how long it took me to organise this bank. And if you've got less items than this, you could probably get this done in about 30-40 minutes. If you've got more items and it's a mess, then it's going to take you a long time, unfortunately. But there is a few ways you can get around that. The wise old man, like we did in this video, is very, very good, especially to get rid of a lot of junk items. But like I said, I hope you guys have all enjoyed. If this video was helpful, please leave a like on it. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. I've been Ben, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.